That's when this switch happened between April Joy. And then this book is fabulous. It's fascinating. Easier to see the bias because there's less spin. And finished during Reagan's first term. The Lincoln's party was Republicans. Democrats were the opposite. And over time they switched. I'm going to tell you how that happens because there is some debate about that. So it started officially in the 1800s, right? But Lincoln's party, Republicans were progressive, anti-slavery, pro-strong federal government. And talks about that in here. And I've correlated it with other sources, but these are my main ones that are online. They wanted a big federal government, right? And then you have Democrats, and they were the party of states' rights, aka they used faith to defend slavery and segregation. And then they wanted small government. So 1930s and the 1960s. So starting in the 1930s with the Great Depression, Republicans had this thing called laissez-faire, and that was like, let the states do what they want, hands-off government. Franklin D. Roosevelt was a Democrat, and he was elected, and he was the one that put in all the federal programs like Social Security. That's when this switch happened it kind of slowly happened over the 30s to the 60s. There was a lot of progressive movements. Democrats became progressive. It started with the programs that started during the Depression. And then over time, people in the Democrat Party didn't like that, so they shifted to Republicans. So Republicans took advantage of that and like, hey, we're going to be for small government, states' rights, and we're going to start aligning with conservative Christians to enforce social morals, right? So modern Republicans to this day since that time have talked about restoring Judeo-Christian values. Democrats are more about fairness, personal freedom, and separation of church and state. But that's how it changed, okay? That's how it changed. What we learn in all three of these books is that our backbone of America as it was formed, it's important to understand the history